Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And do you know what I love more than awesome software? Free awesome software. So to preface before I say anything, Audacity is a tried and true, it's like pretty much the gold standard for free, audio recording, manipulating, editing programs for your Windows, or I don't know, is that on a Mac? Anyways, Audacity is the GOAT in my opinion. Like, everyone who has a computer who does pretty much anything with audio should have Audacity. And it can also, you can record music on it too. Like, people record covers and do demos on it all the time. But I'm here to argue that the program, it's kind of actually sort of like a community website, but the software that I'm showing today is a lot better for making music for completely free, and it's a little bit more fun. Bandlab is something that I discovered recently, but is honestly, I don't know how old it is. I don't know how I have never heard of this. I've been loving screwing around in Audacity, making covers for years now, but I've just heard of Bandlab, and I'm not sure if it's new, but I will say it's amazing and I love it. So Bandlab is a lot different. It's not a software on a computer. It's a website, as you can see. The cool part is that it's community based. Like, as you can see, like when I first go open the homepage, it's the feed. It's not like the actual interface of the audio editing software. It's a feed. So there's people, you can follow artists, you can follow influencers, you can comment, see the stuff. It's really cool. I haven't personally experience the community and online aspect of it yet. I've just been using the actual software of making covers. I have some covers here. That's really, I wanted to get that out of the way first. It's really cool, and I think it's an added plus because it doesn't take away from the actual software from making the music itself. It's like essentially, imagine Audacity had an online community feed of people sharing their projects and influencers making profiles. It's pretty cool. This is my profile. It's really, there's nothing there because I don't partake in that yet, in all the being an influencer on Bandlab. I just use Bandlab's actual music making software and use everything else. I put it on other platforms and stuff. But I might put it on here. Maybe if I get a following, 2 followers. There you go. You guys can follow me if you want. But I think all of my projects are private, so yeah, I'll make the good ones public. Anyway, if you guys want it in the comments, let me know. So yeah, it's not going to replace your actual audio production software. It's just really cool to sort of, if you want to make demos, if you want to just screw around, if you're writing and you need something free, or you don't have the money to shell out and you want to you're starting out, everyone has to start out somewhere. Sure, you can pay a lot of money for good programs. You probably should. But I think this is really fun because of everything I'm going to talk about, including the community aspect, which I already did talk about. Okay, so let's look at what it actually looks like to make a song. I'm going to create a new project here. And this is the first splash page of the interface. So I kind of don't really, you don't have to do whatever. The main track, the 99% of the tracks that you want to use is voice and audio. It's not just for voice. You can hook up a mixer to your computer and record MIDIs. You can record keyboards, guitar, drums, whatever. It uses the same tracks too. So this is what it looks like. It's very simple, but it's pretty cool how automated everything is. It's very easy to use and convenient, and it kind of holds your hand, but it actually is pretty good. I of course, again, compared to Audacity, this is purely for just music, right? It's not as in-depth as Audacity, which Audacity is a full-fledged general audio software, right? But Bandlab pretty much completely focused on music. So right off the bat, there's some obvious differences as to why I like Bandlab a lot better than Audacity for music. Again, for music, is the freaking just BPM grid lines. These are so useful and essential for any if you want to make music, right? You need, Audacity doesn't really have that. There's no snap grid lines. As you can see, my cursor here snaps to the 7th bar, 8th bar, whatever, and it even has the if I zoom in, the quarter note, even more if you keep zooming in. So that's pretty much the main reason why I use this now for any music stuff. Again, it has built-in keys, which for the auto pitch, I'll talk about in a bit. the track you have there's only a max amount of tracks, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's an online free. I think it's 10, up to 10. But yeah, so yeah, it's honestly like the same as your general any audio software. There's tracks, right? Like layers is how you essentially do everything here. You layer on top of each other, move it around. I can show you a little sample of recording something. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what to record. So yeah, as you can see, this is where my input is, my mic, my Rode. I recorded a track there. I can move it around and stuff, and that's basic. That's what everything has. So, but what I love about this, what makes it really cool and easy for music, has built-in effects. And again, these effects are not like Audacity where they're like individual effects that you have to like make your own and adjust. They're like straight up presets. So I'm gonna add an effect here, and there's so many. There's like the one for amps, pedals, like, you know, there's so many really cool actual like music effects, like not just normal audio effects, like music effect, like, you know. What I use a lot is obviously like the compressor, EQ, just normal for voice, right? Like if you have a voice, you want to use voice effects, reverb, chorus. This is so cool. Like this is it's also a lot easier to use than Audacity. So if I add like a graphic EQ here, boom, like I can adjust the EQ of it. That effect is added. Unfortunately, it's added per track. Like effects and everything that you do is a per track. It's not like per audio snippet. So like on Audacity, you can only do effects to this snippet, where if I 3, 4 it plays back too. But if I record something else here on the same track, like like the effect would affect both of these, right? Because it's a per track. So as you can see, if I go from this track to this track, the effect is gone. So yeah, that's the thing. It's a little bit annoying, because then if you want to, you know, you would have to put these on separate tracks if you want to do different effects on them. But that's kind of a not too big of a deal. Okay, so you can add EQ. There's so many effects, and you just have to go through them. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but really cool, and they're again actual cool music effects. And what is really useful is presets that they have. So for vocals here, they have like a preset of just combining a bunch of effects to make, you know, like for example, a distortion, ambient rocker. So let's see what one sounds like. This is what the voice sounds like normally, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I add a preset to it, punchy rap. Okay. No. What does punchy rap sound like? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, right? Again, like this preset added all of this, just added it. It's a preset. You can adjust it all, like however much you want as well, individually. Oh, that made it sound really bad. I have no idea what I just did. So that's one of the other main things I love about this. It's just how easy it is to make effects. I've made my own preset actually. I have a bunch that I made. I just kind of just did EQ and compression, which like your normal standard ones for vocals, and it's so easy. Like my workflow is just so much easier, again, with music and songs here than in Audacity. Another thing I really appreciate, that's just really fun. Like everything I'm talking about here is just why it's so fun. I'm gonna record another sample here. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna sing, sorry, you guys aren't gonna hear that. So the reason why you could do a key is because this has built-in autotune, which is just so easy to use. Like there is no autotune on Audacity. You have to download like a third-party like effect. Literally all you have to do is just turn it on. Go to auto pitch here, click on the track, auto pitch, turn it on, and it's automatically added, just like right there for you. It's obviously not like, it's so simple and so easy. So it's very like, there's one type of autotune and that's it, just like the robotic T-Paint kind. But so this is what it would sound like, right? Sample here, hello. So it sounds very robotic and like T-Paint, right? Which is like usually not the best, right? So also make sure you like, if you want autotune to work, you have to like find the key of the song that you're doing and then like choose that right key. So there's F major, then it will work. Again, it's not actually F major, it's a random key. But what I found is in a lot of my projects, if I put it to like 40% auto pitch, it sounds very natural and it works perfectly. Sample here, like I'll be singing and obviously no one can sing perfectly on pitch all the time unless you're, I don't know, a superhuman. But if you just do like a subtle auto tune, like 40, 30, 50, it corrects your pitch. It makes it sound like it makes it sound good, like it makes it on key, and it's not as like robot T-Pain as a bit, right? You can choose how much you want, how little, and how much auto-tune you want. The other thing that you can do to tracks is editor, which just you can do pitch shift and playback rate and the gain. You're probably thinking this is such like baby software, it's so simple, but that's the beauty of it. Like you can do a lot of cool stuff actually that for, again, amateur covers or whatever, but it's so much easier and intuitive than Audacity. And it's all focused on music, it's actually like it knows that you're trying to make songs, so all the stuff that it has, all the features it has, is focused on music, and it's so easy to use, and that's why I love it so much. But the last thing that kind of put this program over the edge and what made me absolutely fall in love with it is you can have multiple people work on the same project at once. It's like, imagine Google Docs, like how you can have multiple people working on the same document. It's literally the exact same thing. So as you can see, there's an invite button here, so like obviously like you can just work on it yourself, right? Like I'm working on this project right here, I don't know what to call it, it's called tutorial. But if I invite someone else, like I just click the invite button, it has to say first, I can copy the link and then send it to someone, and then if they click that link, they'll be invited to this exact, like this actual literal project, and we can both work on it at the same time. And if you're wondering how does that work, like live, like it's literally like Google Docs, you can see the other person's mouse cursor as you're both on the same project. It's so cool. I don't know how they did that or why they thought to include it in this, but if you're doing duets, it makes sense. Like it's so smart, and I did not think it would be a cool feature, but it is. It's so cool. So I've done a lot of like duet covers with my friends where we're both on the same project, like the same exact project. Like you both have it on your accounts. You're just like singing the duet together. You don't have to like send the audio file. You know what I mean? Like if you do duets normally, you have to send like an MP3, and only one person has the project. You guys know it. It's just so cool. Those main things like the auto pitch, the effects, how easy it is, and the like how you can collaborate. And obviously like the community feed social aspect of it, that's what makes me love Bandlab. It's like one of the most fun I've ever had it, like using software in so long. So that's pretty much it. I did want to talk about a couple of downsides, since it is like a completely online website. There are a lot of glitches that happen. You always have to constantly save to make sure you don't lose progress. But which is that's also a good thing though, since like if you can't have corrupt files because it's all like online on the cloud, but it does cause some lag sometimes and a lot of glitches that just wouldn't happen with like just normal offline local program. But that's like pretty much the only downsides. I've been using this program a lot like recently, and I only discovered it like a couple months ago, but I've had the most fun using it. Like I've made a lot of covers, and if you guys wanna listen to them, I actually have a music channel, I'll link in the description, which has a couple covers, and the last like 4 or 5 that I've done on that channel, I can just show you honestly. This is it. I actually forgot to upload a lot of the covers I already have up, but this cover right here, the Band-Aids by Keshi, was made entirely on Bandlab, and it's like it obviously doesn't sound like a professional song, but I really like how it turned out, and I keep just getting better at Bandlab as as I use it more. So if you want to listen, this is my music channel. I'm gonna upload more because I forgot about, because I've been uploading to my Instagram like my covers, but I keep forgetting to upload it to here. So yeah, that's Bandlab. I love it. If you guys want to make music for free, like just screw around, have fun, make duets with your friends, Bandlab is the way to go in my opinion. Audacity, like it's just a lot harder to do it on Audacity because, again, like an underrated feature, snapping grid lines. Literally the most essential tool you need for making a song, which Audacity doesn't have, but it's here, and the effects are easy. Auto-tune is blessed, and the fact that you can do it all on the same project over the cloud like Google Docs. That's pretty sick. If you guys want me to like make a actual project, like go in depth and making one with you guys on a video, I would love to do that. Let me know in the comments. But for now, check this out. If you guys are musically inclined or just love music, making songs, covers, whatever, even original song. I don't know why I keep saying cover. Like, you can do your original stuff on here too. Yeah, check out Bandlab. It's cool. Yeah, follow me on Bandlab if you want. I think I showed it was just justintheoreo. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I want to do more. I want to showcase some more cool free software and computer programs. I might make this a series. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.